GTR, two-door, of course, and even has the slip over the rear tires for aerodynamics. And I think it looks pretty cool. I don't get the hype around Honda Civics, especially these ones, but oh my lord, I can always appreciate the amount of carbon fiber in this engine bay. Holy shit. And that should be a modded engine, but I have no idea. So yeah, she looks damn nice, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this is the spools on the Civic. Daihatsu Hijet, and of course it has a bed. So you need to carry the most essential thing you need, just two cute little motor comps. Of course, beautiful. Fold it in, and it should pop right out there. Great. Oh, there's a lot of new cars. They're more reliable, more up to date on emissions. But a old school fucking Volkswagen van. Town bus, bro, you cannot go wrong. This one even has a bloody tent on it. My god, where are you going? Oh, it's Scooby Doo team? That's cool as hell. Quick wheels. You know, I tell myself, other people, that I'm a JDM guy. But dude, these 60s Mustangs do hit different. This was something similar to the car Batman drove, the new one. Super interesting though. Super long for a two-door. I mean, I did not expect anything less. American car. It's a Ford Mustang 68. That's hella cool. Wow. These cars, I bet, is expensive as hell. Not alone being from the 60s, but just being American as well. It's the import this thing is a fucking nightmare. Great car. Now this is a Volvo 240. A mate of mine owns a crusty, dusty version of this. But hey, if you dressed it up just right, it actually looks half decent, you know? It's a full body, four doors, and these things are actually rear wheel drive. So if you want to get a little frisky, a little, you know, have some fun, hey, that's the car. It's a spec sheet. And there you go, buddy. There you go. This is the guy's car. Probably built it. It's the goddamn work you put into this thing, goddamn. Because these things are, well, at least now for like a basic, like crusty dusty one, is about 11 grand Malaysia, so put a lot of money into this. Appreciate that, buddy. Alright, so this is an RWB Porsche. Not a great fan of Porsche themselves, but RWB really puts a sauce in them. Oh my god, bro! Saying that this car was made by a Japanese man, mind-boggling for me. It's like what Hans is putting a Japanese. Oh, this is more like putting a German girl through some really massive diets and make an ass stick. Holy shit. Thing is bloody awesome, and I know for a fact those are static, so goddamn, that's insane, bro. This is the Mazda RX-3. This thing had, of course, bro, rotary powered. Wow, this thing is fucking insane. As you can see from the body styling, this thing was straight out of the 70s, and wow, it's very insane. Oh, I do love the period Watanabes on it. Of course, you do have to have the Watanabes, and I feel like Watanabes looks absolutely insane on 70s cars. This might look like a regular old Volkswagen Beetle, but absolutely it's not. This thing is slammed to the ground. Beefy. Oh my god. This thing is insane. These things were sold like fucking none other less. It's like garbage, but sometimes when you take something just garbage, it actually turns pretty good. One man's garbage is another man's treasure. That's how it always goes. And Jesus Christ, those beefy tires. Even had to slant it a little bit. Dude, look at the camber on that thing, dog. Holy. Yeah, great car, nonetheless. Right? A lot of works has been put into it. It's either it was stored like this, stored in good condition from back in the day. My man put a lot of work into it, bro. Truly appreciate. This is a Shelby Cobra, and don't ask me how I know, because clearly it's stated over there. So, it's that, but wow. You don't get to see a lot of American, especially all American cars in Malaysia, so it's good to see once and twice, which ended up here. I don't know how, but wow. This thing is really something to uphold. I see why these things were hotcakes, even in America, so it's just absolutely great car. Now, this is a place for cars which are restored and custom, but this thing is absolutely 100% original. Wow, just a 1964 Ford Thunderbird with a convertible as well and motorized top. Wow, absolutely long for a 2+2. Now this is the Satria Neo. This was the predecessor to the Satria, which was brought from Mitsubishi and rebadged it as the Satria in Malaysia. And this is just the next gen, and they absolutely kicked it out of the park. This thing was an absolute bomb. A lot of people bought it, and it's very accessible. And this guy really took it to the next level, being in front-wheel drive. He tracks it, and absolute fully caged, absolute clean welds. Always appreciate a good handiwork, you know. Wow, this thing is in full race back. Of course, not street legal. Wow, absolutely insane, this thing. Can't wait to see this thing on the track. And of course, to match that thing, you need to add the motorcom. I gotta say, dude, this thing, I'm addicted to the motorcom. This thing is just the best. This is an old school Chevy truck, baby. Wow, this thing is from the 50s. You know that from the beautiful curves, absolute massive tires on these things. I do love the steelies on this. We'll get to the paint later, but wow, these are fucking insane, dude. I mean, like, for a two-seater, this thing is fucking massive. But hey, American roads are fucking massive, so that's that. Dude, I do love the customer on this trunk lid thingy, because this is not something they make, and I love people who make stuff with this metal. Dude, absolutely insane. Wow. This thing is from Thailand, so Thai people know how to do things, bro. Custom is right up their alley. Motorbikes, cars, JDM customs. You guys like, go to Thailand, bro. That's where you're gonna find stuff absolutely insane, dude. This thing is not clean by any means. Let's get to the body now, shall we? So this thing has a bunch of spray paint, and I fucking love it. They didn't straight up go and restore it, and they kept it a little bit of its former glory, you know, how it would look like in the maybe 80s or something, like, you know, just keeping it like that. Body as what it is. Very less modification to the body itself, I would say. So a lot of body modifications, but wow, this thing is crazy. And of course, this is from the 2023 NADX, maybe I think it's 2. Overall, man, good job for the guy who owns this car and did it. On the other side of the spectrum, we got a Datsun 1500, baby. This thing looks absolutely clean. The guys put on some beefy tires, and I do not know what wheels are those, but I am absolutely adoring it. Wow. No, those are some good wheels and great fitment as well. And This is a 1500, bro. Very less modifications to the actual body itself, and I actually appreciate how they kept it out of stock. And the body looks absolutely great, and it has shiny paint on it, so that's that. Bed line is just absolute crisp. Thing looks like it came out like last year, and the guys modified it to like this year's spec. Wow. The iconic Datsun tailgate. Wow. I absolutely adore the guys who take the time of their lives and want to make a dream their reality. Wow. Alright, we can't see the interior, but the interior is very modest if I do say so myself. But wow, these fender mirrors is where it's at. Like, I love this style. It's just a hell annoying to maintain, but like just the functionality is not there, but this thing looks absolutely amazing. I love those ones on old Japanese cars like the 70s and 60s. Woo. Yeah, great truck. This is the iconic Bluebird SSS. Oh my god, this thing used to be a street racing machine back in the 60s and 70s. People used to absolutely strip the back of these things. Wow, these cars have a massive history in Malaysia, and it's just insane to see one in this kind of conditions. I'm assuming that this car did not go through the race phase in its life, but wow, the owner really did a good job of preserving these things. And bro, this type, oh my god, these type of front fender mirrors are absolutely insane. I love this thing. This thing is absolutely insane. The J stands for JB, so he came from the land of customs. You ask me, but wow, absolutely insane of a motivation. The rear will look more like this. Wow. Keep that absolute simple. And it's just like, it's just cheap with a good power plant, bro. What do you do with it? Race it on the streets. So wow. Appreciate the guys who had this quick. And yeah, yeah. Now this is a Cadillac 2-door. Absolute massive for some vehicle. Oh my lord. I knew Cadillacs were executive vehicles, resulting in being massive, but wow. No fucking 10, 11, 15 feet massive, mate. Like, what the fuck is this? It's supposed to be a 2-seater, not a 10-seater. Like, Jesus Christ. Like I gotta say, goddamn, these things are massive. Just to put in retrospect, like, I've never seen a Cadillac before. So this thing is absolutely massive. I knew this was massive. Well, not this big. So this thing is like a trailer, dog. Holy shit! Imagine this thing has real bad suspension. It's like on a boat. Goddamn. Now this is what I call a dancing Cadillac. I think this is pretty normal for the US, but this looks very weird. And knowing that this is on hydraulics and you can move up and down, kind of scary, not gonna lie. Imagine if you can accidentally when you're driving it, bro. It's a fucking nightmare, dog. But hey, just like always, appreciate the craftsmanship of the guy who did this. Wow, this thing is absolutely insane. I love the fact that he kept it all rusty and not full restore and paint this thing, because I'm pretty sure if he was able to get to this point, he definitely had the money to restore this thing. But absolutely insane, bro. I mean, like, it'll be a damn bit hard to restore this thing. But wow, I love the guy that he kept it this way and kept the patina. I'm a big fan of patina, and this is what you do. You keep it. Now this is a Mitsubishi Galant, and you guys will be like, well, it doesn't look so similar to the Galant, but this is a special of Mitsubishi and Ram combined efforts made this absolute beauty in the 70s, and I absolutely adore how they actually came together and made a car, because those kind of collaborations are no longer. All this scales insane. Wow. It's a great car with a great emblem. It is very detailed, all that. Great. Wow. Great car. Now this is a Nissan Laurel. And of course, just like this event, this is not your normal Laurel. This is absolutely done up in the Bolshoi style. You can know that with the external oil cooler. That's a great touch. Usually, I've seen a lot myself. They're all like fake, just unhooked. It's like the small wheels, massive fenders. Wow. Absolute great workmanship. And for a car like this, you're not gonna have 4 doors. Who needs 4 doors? So just 2 door, bro. Just shut those things up. And just like, of course, massive exhaust. I think the case. But great work. Great work. Now this is the absolute insane AE85, and this is a limited edition, black edition, by the fact. And these things were made really limited, and only a few stand today. Wow, I really appreciate that I was able to get a chance to see one of these. Wow, dude, I love the gold writing. Like black and gold really works together. Black and something low, but black and gold really works. It doesn't like pop out. Stealth, you know, stealth. Of course, got some Watanabes. Probably not original, but this is AE86. Oh my lord, this thing is restored to hell and back. Wow. This thing is fully restored. I talked to the owner, he was a super nice guy. Wow, this is an insane car. He's stripped to the bare metal. As you can see, this thing was absolutely stripped down to its bare metal, like I said. And this is a guy, I love this guy. He made it all original, so not a lot of engine modifications and just stock. Dude, these cars are just meant to be driven stock. Now, if you can do just minor modifications, but you should be kept stock because it's just what it is. It's just the best thing. The car is a piece of history, a piece of JDM history. So this is the 86 on the other side of the spectrum, fully converted and runs on a SAR, so you know it ain't no original. Massive turbo. Wow. Fully teched out. God damn. This thing is absolute insane and super expensive. This thing has an old school Nardi and a full carbon dash. Because of course, why not? Wow, this is absolutely insane. The boys over at MB Garage did this car. So, chance to talk to them. Absolutely great. Here's a Daihatsu 850. This thing was an absolute commuter beater. It's just meant for just lump up stuff, take it to A to B. If an enthusiast get their hands on it, it does not do that. Oh, interesting fact about this thing, it's supposed to represent the LRT your folding things. You used to steal it and then put it in your car. That's what it's supposed to represent, at least. And the hot steering wheel, fucking gorgeous, dude. Any fans? Wow, this thing is practical and not practical at the exact same time. And these LED lights though, dude, I love those lights. It looks so cool. It's like those old school no, it's like the BMW lights. They did similar like this at the point in time, but yeah. So someone really puts a lot of love into this, and I appreciate that. For a guy who doesn't go off-road, fam, I have no fucking idea what I'm looking at. Like, what the hell is this? Yeah, I have no idea. pretty though. Of course, not street legal, so god damn. And I'm not into rarely, but pretty sure this thing actually holds a lot of memories. And wow, this thing can put on dirt. I went around and that saying, rust is not a crime, absolutely resonates with me because I love myself an original car, man. Like sometimes just painting the car really takes out the originality of that thing. So wow, I absolutely appreciate the love of rust and keeping it real. Of course, it's a Datsun pickup. It's dirt cheap and wow, but absolutely taken care of. That doesn't look like much, but it is.